Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another Infinite Warfare Zombies Easter egg speedrun in 24 minutes by Lyle, man. This is the Rave in the Redwoods Easter egg. Also, I do apologize for some of the quality of these gameplays. I know a lot of people think that I don't stream in high definition anymore. No, it's not that. It's literally just because the gameplay is recorded in lower resolution. Like, could you imagine? These guys are trying to speedrun these all the time, so they need to get this in low quality data so they can fit it all on their drives. I mean, it's a lot of work, but without further ado, let's head in right into the Rave in the Redwoods 24-minute world record by Lyle, man. This is going to be incredibly exciting. Honestly, I did not like Rave in the Redwoods a lot at launch, but seeing it now and coming back to it, I think it's honestly a really fun map to go back and enjoy. So the Easter egg is a lot of back and forth where you're basically just collecting a bunch of items. My man goes right for the M14 here, which is a very interesting play, to be honest. Like, I think that's very interesting. It's going to be very interesting as well. What exactly is his plan in terms of how he plays this and what he pack punches and what cards he uses? Because again, a lot of us are very unfamiliar with the IW mechanics. Like, man, I always task my chat. I always say, like, listen, I want to go back and play Rave in the Redwoods. I want to go back and play a lot of the IW Zombies maps for you guys. And I think Rave in the Redwoods is definitely more of an underrated map where we need to play. Obviously, my man is hitting headshots with the M14. He's gathering as many points as he possibly can. IW is quite difficult to get a bunch of points, so it's interesting that he's not even trying to get a melee weapon here when there's 4 that he could just pick up and instantly get 130 points. I mean, it would take too long. As you can see, my man is trying to zoom through the scenes right now. He's only around round 2. I know my webcam covers up the round number. This is why we hate IW Zombies. I didn't want it to cover up the timer either, so I decided just to leave my webcam here. But obviously, my man's just gathering up a lot of points. There's quite a lot of doors on the map from what I remember, and also, I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember every single step of the Easter egg. All I know is that there's going to be multiple times where he will go through different areas and pick up a multitude of parts. I remember Rave in the Redwoods is almost like IW's version of Dead of the Night. There are so many parts located around the map, and a lot of them are for side Easter eggs that you will never really bother with. So my man has used scope dollars, which actually gives you more dollars as well. Again, 24 minutes is the world record. I don't think a sub 24 is possible, considering that this record is from last year, and it's probably going to be very unbeatable. My man just got a double points on round 3. He's zooming. He also grabbed the machete as well. You have the Rave in the Redwoods vision, where you're going to be grabbing a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I remember the first step is you're basically building the pack punch machine along with a film reel set. Rave in the Redwoods is very different for the Easter egg. There's a lot of fairy dust. There's a lot of very strange things that are going on. Again, my man right now is just picking up all of the parts that he needs. There's a ton of parts that he's getting. He also just spawned a carpenter, which I found very interesting. He activated a trial as well, so he has to kill 25 zombies at a distance, and I'm assuming this is because he needs to get one of the crossbows, and I believe that this is for one of the crossbows. And you know, I really got to spend more time learning Rave in the Redwoods, because I really don't remember a lot of this map, but I do remember that the crossbows are insanely OP, and I think for sure I'm going to come back to the IW zombie maps and try and go for around 100 on all of them, because I know Spaceline is pretty difficult, but from what I've heard, Rave in the Redwoods is a pretty fast round 100, just because of the fact that the crossbows are insane. They're basically almost like the DE bows. However, let's see my man keep it going here. Again, 3 minutes, round 4. My man is zooming. He's got a bunch of points. He got insanely lucky with the drops. I remember, yeah, there's a part in the RV that he has to pick up. Oh no, he's getting the Type 2. Interesting. And I know there's a lot of statue gameplay in this Easter egg as well. This Easter egg really copies a lot of Black Ops 3 Easter eggs for some reason. And again, there's so many strange enemies in this as well. You got the Bigfoot. It's such a strange map, and I know a lot of people did not like Rave in the Redwoods, including myself, just because Spaceland came before this, and in my opinion, Spaceland is just that much better of a map. However, the Easter egg for this map is still very interesting. So now my man has finally got the power on. He's about to do this trial for the crossbow as well, so he's doing a lot right now, which is interesting. He's going up as well to to see. Maybe I'm assuming he's going to get Juggernog here. No, he's going to get that part next to Juggernog. Yeah, well, he's going to get Juggernog as well. And my man's hopping down. Yeah, again, like I said, you need so many parts to start up this Easter egg. I remember there's a step in this Easter egg where you got to throw sausages at the reindeers mounted on the wall. I know, it's got to be the strangest Call of Duty Zombies map of all time, for sure. IW, this is where I know the DLC cycle did not start off strong, and let's be honest, it finished terribly, much worse than Rave in the Redwoods. So, again, for the fact that this is the best DLC for IW Zombies is kind of funny to me, because Shaolin came after this, and Shaolin, oh my goodness, what a nightmare. That Easter egg is crazy, but seeing people speedrun that is very interesting as well. My man only needs 4 zombies to get his trial done, but I'm assuming, oh, it's not actually to build a film reel, sorry, it's to build the boat, because the boat is what you need to get the sausages for the reindeer, and then also get onto this map is so strange. It is such a strange map, but however, I love the colors of it, even though right now it's super gray. And I also don't know why this boat ride always just took forever. This thing lasts like 4 minutes. Like, it's literally half his speedrun time, man. But it's literally all that he can do. I'm assuming my man's going to try and get some kills here. Man, he did not get that one again. The boat is just criminal in terms of where it can make you look and aim and all that stuff. Also, his gun is super weak right now just because he's going to the pack a bunch right now. That's a great nade. I'm assuming he gets that. Yep, he's got the challenge complete. Now he can go back and get that crossbow from what I believe. So my man's got the first boat done. He's built it. Now he's going to go and come back, I'm assuming, later on. Again, this map is really cool. There's a lot of different mechanics in this map. It's really just an amalgamation of a lot of older Zombies maps, but it's still a really great map. Even though, like, I definitely believe Rave in the Redwoods came out at a low point in Call of Duty Zombies, but it was still a lot more higher than we are now, for sure, I have to say. It's a very interesting Easter egg. Also, I love the boss fight in this, and I'm so excited to see how he actually maximizes this boss fight, because I'm really not totally sure how he's going to do that. So my man's throwing the pouch into the fire. He's going into the Rave vision. We love that, dude. It's such a different way of looking at it. Like, dude, this came out before the Blood of the Dead Ghost vision, and arguably it's better than Blood of the Dead. Like, just to hear about that makes no sense to me. Like, people really do not give Lee Ross enough credit for his Call of Duty Zombies Easter eggs, but my man pulled through, bro. He was the first Zombies dev to add a boss rush mode, and now that Kevin Drew is now an official game director, the official 3rd game director of Call of Duty Zombies, is going to be very exciting to see what's happening, because I remember a lot of people thought it was going to be Corky Lemcool before, and then Corky never really was a full game director, but now we have Jimmy Zielinski, Jason Bundell, and now we have Kevin Drew as the main full director, so it's really exciting. I absolutely think he deserves it. He's an absolute awesome developer. But back to the gameplay. Again, my man is just trying to pick up a bunch of different items. This is what I literally remember about this Easter egg. It's 900 different items scattered all over the place, and you need to get prepared for the boss, because he is also quite insane. He's got a very long boss cycle, so I'm not surprised that the world record for this map is still 24 minutes, because yeah, my man's got to pick up all these photos. You're basically going back and forth with the guys on the island, on the other island that you took the boat for, and it's a very long, convoluted Easter egg where you're gathering different parts of the photo. So I don't know what in God's name would make a man try and actually speedrun Rave in the Redwoods, but here we are looking at it. Like, genuinely, I don't know exactly what my man's trying to do. He's going back to the spawn now, and I'm assuming he's got everything that he needs for the photo. I'm assuming he needs to get at least 2 more parts here. Yeah, I remember this. You have to kill a bunch of the zombies here at the fire pit, but in a specific way. So you'd have to shoot the legs. Yeah, you can see he's shooting the arms, I think. That's what he's trying to do. It's such a strange Easter egg. Like, that's the one thing that I didn't like about this map, is that the Easter egg really doesn't make any sense. Like, why shooting arms and stuff? Like, there's probably a lot more sense to be made if I were to be, like, talking about the devs about it, and they were to be telling me all these inside stuff about what they did with all of the different characters and cast on this map. But honestly, I'm just so lost and clueless when I play this map, for real. That's exactly how I feel. it just feels like I can't do anything and I don't know what's going on like 99% of the time. But it is a very fun map for high rounds, for Easter egg speedrunning. Again, like I'm saying, I don't really know much about that because, again, look, my man's on the second boat ride, and it takes so long for this boat to go. Like, dude, it's really crazy to think that we went from this to Outbreak, where you can literally go into a boat, and if this was Outbreak, you'd be able to travel from one island to the other in literally 2 seconds. And also, he just flashed the HUD there. The whole bottom right of his HUD, you don't even use. It's literally completely optional. You have no point to use it in the Easter egg. It's all side Easter eggs. So that's why, like, Rave in the Redwoods has a bunch of side Easter eggs, but unfortunately, most of them are just completely useless. And, like, I know this is when they were trying to experiment with side Easter eggs, and a lot of them just didn't really go through later on. But hey, it is the way it is. They do get better. And again, boss entry for his last run was 14 minutes. So my man is 4 minutes away from the boss fight, and it literally is going to last him 10 minutes. So that's insane to think that this Easter egg just has so much to do with it. I don't even think my man's actually even going to grab a crossbow. Maybe he just had to do one trial for the Easter egg's sake. But who knows? We're about to find out right now. Again, I genuinely don't know how he's going to do the boss fight without a crossbow, but he just grabbed the gun off the wall and just said, F it, dude, let's just use this. And again, my man's not on director's cut. He does not have all the points. He does not have all the perks. I wonder how fast the Easter eggs could be speedrun if you were on director's cut, because you would just get every single perk and all the points, and it would just be so easy to play. But again, we'll have to see if people do that as well. So my man's now got another piece of the photo. He has to go back, I think, do some statue steps where he throws all the statues up that he's collected up at the front. There's just so many strange things. Again, Rave in the Redwoods is got to be one of the most complex maps. There's a lot of different Easter eggs. Like, there's so many things that you can mix and match. Like, it's got the Spaceland system of the vending machines where you can mix and match certain gems and coins to make different traps. Then you have all these side Easter eggs with the keychain, key charms or whatever they're called. Oh my gosh, it's just so much. Then you have the main Easter egg. Like, they really popped the hell off on this map. And honestly, like, I think they just added in a little bit too much, especially with the side Easter eggs. Like, man, 12 side Easter eggs, and bro, I don't even think I've done one of them because they're just so unnecessary. A lot of them just don't even do anything, and that's like the thing. Like, a lot of the best zombies maps, from what I've heard, are maps that have been created when the dev wants to make it in a very specific way to themselves. And you can tell that Rave in the Redwoods is very much not like that. It's all about just, let's cram in as many side Easter eggs as physically possible. And again, look, my man's just picking up the skull. He's picking up the parts. There's a lot of parts he has to pick up. And once he's done, I think he's basically done right now. He's about to go onto his third boat ride. And this boat ride will literally bring him to the boss fight. Because the boss fight is on the other island, but you know he's ready once he actually has the main character of this map on the boat with him when he goes there. Honestly, dude, this is crazy. Yeah, so this is the third bonfire. I remember where he has to get headshots, so that's what he's done. All these little arm sections, they kind of show you what type of zombie kill you need. So again, Rave in the Redwoods, very interesting Easter egg, very much unlike any other zombies map. It is a very big sandbox compared to a lot of other zombies maps. It kind of reminds me of Buried in that regard. Like, Buried has a lot of sandbox elements, but dude, this map also just has a massive amount of sandbox elements. It's definitely not as complex and confusing as Attacker the Radioactive Thing, or as long and linear as Shell and Shuffle, or just as bad as Beast from Beyond, but it is still a very good map. I do wish, though, that the Spaceland DLCs were a little bit more simplistic. That's kind of why I like going back to Cold War. I do like that simplicity aspect. But yeah, this is when they just crammed the hell out of the maps with all these Easter eggs. And my man is finally now boss fight ready. He's going to enter in, and he's about to basically be on par with his time, maybe just a couple seconds ahead, 20 seconds ahead. So now the man is in the boat with him, and he is ready to go on to the boss fight here. 24 minutes for boss. insanity to me. This makes me realize it's a 10-minute boss fight. Like, it is a very long boss fight. A lot of it is you not even shooting the boss. It's basically just avoiding his attacks because he becomes invulnerable for so long. So I'm very interested to see how this is maximized, because I remember taking a while to do all of these Easter eggs. Like, they are definitely not easy as well. My man's going through a long cutscene here where it takes the man a billion years to actually transform into the boss. But hey, Rave in the Redwoods is a fun map. I'd be so interested to see how long it would take for one person to beat all the IW Easter eggs in a row. Like, I bet you somebody has probably done it in under maybe 2 hours, because they're still very hard Easter eggs. It's not like Cold War where you can do them really quickly, or Black Ops 2 where you can do them in under 10 minutes. Like, these Easter eggs take a while because all of them have boss fights. They all have multitudes of steps where you got to build the wonder weapons and the pack-a-punch and all that. Like, it ain't easy out here in Rave in the Redwoods, man. Okay, so the boss fight has started. My man has the Rave vision. He's got it going on. I do believe the first attempt is you basically just got to kill a bunch of zombies, yeah, near these glowing holes. And maybe just fill them up with souls like he's doing right now. My man's using a punch, which I've never seen this used before. I have no idea what the hell is going on here. But again, IW's mechanics are just insane. My man used a critical hit card, so that's going to do a lot more damage now. And again, I remember basically he becomes invulnerable. It's like he's invincible until you do the objective that's on the map. And then he becomes non-invincible, and then you can shoot him for a bit of his health. He's kind of like the Mallard or Toten boss fight in a way, but obviously much more different, where he's a massive boss in the map and causes a lot of damage. Ooh, my man is red screen coming out of it. Great evasion skills from all the zombies around him. Great pacing. He did that perfectly with the boss on the map. And again, he didn't even pack much. My man is coming in here with non-pack punch weapons, coming in at 16 minutes. Like, dude, this is insanity. And my man, again, as well, you just have to shoot the symbols on him. It's not necessarily like Valentina from Mallard or Toten, where it's a whole health bar. It's mainly just symbols, and then you just do a bunch of damage. So that does make it a lot easier. But the challenges that you have to survive with him on are not easy for sure. They do take a while. But honestly, he's doing an incredible job so far. Like, again, a 24-minute run on this is insane, and obviously his cards are going to help him do way more damage, especially because of the fact that he doesn't have a pack-a-punch gun, and he has very low ammo. So I'm wondering, like, what is he going to do about this? He's out of cards, so it's not like he's going to be able to just pop something to give him some more ammo. He's probably going to get more ammo on here, but he has to be incredibly precise now with the way he takes this guy out, and he's getting all the symbols for every single second. The boss, yeah, like, again, the boss itself is not really that difficult. It's mainly just about going through all of his challenges. That's really what it is. So he's gotten the first phase done now. Again, 17.5 minutes. Again, this is a long boss fight. I'm pretty sure there's probably multiple phases to it, especially because of the fact that my man is literally only on round 8. But the rounds don't even matter. And so for this part, you have to stay inside these green circles, or else you literally die. Like, everything outside those green circles, you'll just die instantly. It's just terrible. So you have to stay and survive the skeletons, because the zombies have now lost all of everything. They lost their flesh. It's just DE skeletons coming after you. Yeah, Rave in the Redwoods really just had everything. It had a lot of stuff from all these different maps. It's such a very unique map. That's why, like, I get why a lot of people don't like it, but I also get why people like it as well, because again, it's a lot from a lot of the maps that we already like and enjoy. So my man is again doing the same thing. He survived that one challenge, and to take out his second stage, he is about to do the same thing. Just fill up all the souls and bring the man down and get through it. Again, I don't know what attack he's using right here. It seems like it's like something to do with a weapon, or maybe it's some sort of card that he has up. I'm not totally even sure. But it's very interesting nonetheless. So my man now, he's running. He's got that max ammo. Interesting that he picked it up already. You would think he would have at least spent some more time on it. But man's now, again, filling up more of the souls. The boss is going to be less than invulnerable soon. My man can take him out. again, Rave in the Redwoods, such a strange boss fight. And honestly, I'm shocked to see that this guy didn't even pack punch once. Like, it's really kind of like an Alpha Omega round 100 run where you don't even need to pack punch even a single time, man. I can't believe that, to be honest. That's just insanity to me. But here we go. My man is just keeping it going again. A lot of this, like I said, you're not even taking on the boss. It's mainly just evasion and then taking out the symbols. So even though this does seem to be very slow, he is literally going as fast as possible. Also, again, he did maximize his max ammos. This type 2 that he grabbed is literally insane. It's literally like 2 dual-wield shotguns. Like, he's going absolutely insane with them, which is why I guess that's why he didn't really even need to pap. So my man's zooming. He also has 25,000 points as well that he just didn't even use, which is just ridiculous. So he's waiting and counting out all the jumps that he's going to do and see how many symbols that he's got. And he's about to be done stage 2 any second. Stage 3, I think the only difference is he adds one more thing alongside the other challenges that were introduced in stage 2. But man, it's going to be pretty interesting to see how he does this so fast, because like, again, the Easter egg, we barely even saw it because like I said, it's all just picking up parts. It's very reminiscent to Dead of the Night. So now my man is just about to be done stage 2, I believe, unless there's probably one more wave. I think there's probably one more wave. You can tell my man is a little bit stressed. Yeah, he's got to get into the green circles because he's about to die, man. He's about to die. But yeah, Rave of the Redwoods, pretty fun. Oh, he's going to the other one. What a bold move. Why would he do that? I wonder why. I guess he's just trying to shoot out all these things around him. But hey, I mean, this is some devious gameplay for sure. And again, I don't even know how long it would have taken to actually figure it out the most optimal way to do Rave in the Redwoods. Like I said, there are not many people going back and playing Rave in the Redwoods is Easter egg here. But again, my man is just about to finish stage 2. He actually finished it at 45 seconds before his previous run. So you can tell my man is on a world record run. He's also getting ready to do the final stage here where he's got to fill it up. Oh, he's getting nervous, man. I know it. I can feel it in his gameplay. This man's like me, where when you realize that you're doing really, really good and you're at where nobody has gone before, you start effing up, bro. I know how it feels like. My man's just doing his best. But hey, he obviously didn't F up. He got the world record. I mean, come on, man. He's doing great. So here we go. Again, the zombies are really doing well. Again, I don't know what you could have done better than this gameplay. This has been some really perfect RNG. He even got the best power-ups right at the beginning of the gameplay. So honestly, especially with these older games, I believe for the remainder of this game's life cycle, which is however long people play it, I don't think this Easter egg is going to be beat, this world record. I don't know why someone would want to come back on to Rave in the Redwoods and take him out. So again, my man has now gotten the invincibility off of him and he's about to take him out. He must be so excited because he's probably thinking right now that he could have gotten the first world sub 24 minutes. So maybe it is still possible to beat it, but I really don't know what you could have done because I didn't even remember or see or recall any hiccups in this gameplay. It was perfect from all the execution, from the traveling between each steps. Like, I don't know what this man could really do right here. It's really crazy. But my man literally in 1 minute is about to take him on. Again, like I said, you don't even need good weapons because it's all just taking out the symbols. It's not like the Mauder Totem boss fight here. And my man is just waiting for these symbols and getting each of these jumps out of him perfectly and then locating the symbol and taking it out just like that. So yeah, honestly, if you know how to do the parts, Rave in the Redwoods is not too bad. Also, my man's got a low ammo. Again, perfect execution with the timing as well. He's not letting every second go to waste. He's utilizing all of the time he's got. And my man's about to take him out. As soon as he gets out, yeah, there we go. Finally, the shield is down after all three of the talismans is gone. And he takes him out just like that. Dude, those type 2s that he's rocking are dirty. Especially for not getting it. And yeah, he's saying, dude, he literally just beat it sub 24 minutes. It's just his death animation took way too long. So it was above 24 minutes. Holy moly. That's insanity. Congratulations to Lau, man. Congratulations. Honestly, I don't know what you could do to beat this. This has seriously got to be one of the more perfect runs. And there you go. He's got it. 24 minutes. and 4
How did I
seconds.
beat-
Congratulations to Wildman. Boys, make sure you go check this man out. We have reacted to so many of his records. Let me know down in the comment section what map you guys would like me to play or watch next. Thank you again so much, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, I can upload on my second channel again. It's only been a week. Thank you, YouTube, for giving me false community guideline strikes. We love that. Thank you again, ladies and gentlemen, so much, and I'll see y'all in that next one.